Undertale is a game that I played on my Twitch during one stream, and let me tell you, there's something about this game that I don't know why, but it just has so many great ideas that just makes my mind just bounce off of it. One thing that I really love about it is the fact that, like, it's such a unique concept of just not going through the same old RPG thing where it's just like, oh, you have to go and kill all this shit. Oh, this, oh, that. No, it's an emphasis on story that goes far beyond just the characters in the game. It goes and has to do with the enemies too. And it gives a small little story to each enemy, whether it's one enemy representing jealousy, one enemy representing, when you have too much pride, like for example, the muscular seahorse, where he kind of was like flexing and he was flexing so much that he kind of just flew away. It's kind of like where you have too much pride and you're so full of yourself that you kind of are up in the clouds, if that makes sense. And I don't know, this game, I love it so much, and it makes me think about like more games, on how I wish there was stuff like that. Like, I actually keep on trying to go and play around with Game Maker, and I've been following these tutorials, and let me tell you, it is a lot of work. I've been following maybe 6 or 7 different videos. It's like a video in a series, and basically you're trying to go and make the game, make everything run nicely, and the biggest thing is just taking the time and actually filling it all out. Because even though Game Maker does make everything easier, it isn't just drag and drop, boom, there's everything. Like, I have a story for a game, like, well, a couple of games really, and it's kind of like similar to these concepts, but I mean, I'll say that for another video, because that's not what it's about. But I just think it's the most craziest thing how, like, just one developer can just basically just shake up the whole genre of RPGs. Because now, I mean, the way I see it, I've never really felt so strongly for a game before. Like, with the characters, you're feeling for Sans, you're feeling for Toriel, you're feeling for Undyne, you're feeling for all these characters that were once your enemies, or they may seem to be enemies, and you turn into friends. It's kind of a lot like life, where, like, even though people may act like the worst things to you, in the end, they could just be people for whatever reason, feel as though they want to go and put hate on each other. But, I mean, regardless, I think it's a great game. And if you guys haven't checked it out, please go on Steam, type that in there. There's a little sale going on. And let me tell you, it's definitely a game worth getting. And if you could just go and get it by your own means, it's whatever. But I would really like for you guys to help support the development, because it's a big thing. But anyway, that was just my little Undertale rant. And, if you like this, you know what to do, and I'll be seeing you all later.